Hello everyone, today we're going to do Gundam Converge SP05, and this thing came out in 2014, so it's kind of getting old. And it's got these two, Fullburnern and Physalis, and RX-78 GPO1, RX-78 GPO2A. Alright, so they're kind of similar but different. I'm not aware of this being sold as a single figure, that's why I bought this 2-pack, because I want this one with the giant shield. Some image there. Here's some specs of the robots there. And then, okay. So while I open this stuff up, here's Gundam. Both of these were shown in Mozu Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory. And here's some information here. They got rid of the core fighter, I think. And has these burners on the back end of it to give it mobility. Alright, so just a little pause. Look at that gum from that year. Yeah, that's kind of gross. Yeah. Not the worst I've seen though. I'm gonna close this out so you can see these images. Alright, so 2 bags are dedicated to each robot, it looks like. Alright, we'll have to see if this is necessary, because it might be back heavy. So let's get a better angle here. Alright, bottom of the feet are kind of interesting, how they have these staggered thrusters, and it's a matte red finish. The body's matte white, a little red accent in there. Backpack is like a dark gray, if not black. A little black carries across to the neck as well. These yellow intakes, I think they are. And there's the hatch in red and the little chevron that's raised and painted yellow. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. There's a little gunmetal on the back of the knee, so decent enough details, different colors painted on. The left arm has the hand molded in. There's a hole for something. Some thrusters here on the sticking pretty far out from the shoulder. Alright. That's a loose fit there. The right arm is the same, but the hand is missing because that's probably on the weapon. Oh, I didn't even notice these beam saber handles. They're just kind of molded into the backpack, but they're painted nicely. They're really thin, but they're flexible, so I don't think they'll break very easily. Here's the head. So we have translucent green eyes, some red accents. Up top we have a metallic green. The antennae is rigid though, and it's got a red center. I'm going to slide that in here. Let's see if it's a tight fit or if I'm going to have to add glue later. Oh, well, the peg isn't very deep, so I do feel like that might fall out pretty easily later on. I think for the video it might hold, though. Alright, decent enough vent details on the side, maybe some cannons there on the head, some vents in the back. Now, being a round peg, you can get a little bit of articulation, but it seems like if you push down, well, no, well, it's colliding with this blue part right here, the chin. So not a very flush fit. Here's a shield, so it's got blue on the outside, some pretty lame details on the inside. And I also wish this was open right here, but it's not. And then you can't put it in line with the, it collides with that thruster. So you have to kind of, well, I guess it is in line with the forearm. But yeah, that's as far as I can go up. Okay. So rear thrusters, alright. What do we have? There's a little gunmetal thruster there. It's just one thruster, it looks like. Oh, well, like small little thrusters, not main thrusters there. So they're off at an angle. You can rotate them whatever you want. And that one, I guess it makes sense just to have them pointed down. Okay, so the weapon that came with this one and a rifle. So this one's a little bent. Might want to put that in hot water. The hand is molded on. Let's see what it looks like with this one. Yeah, that's kind of late. The bent part kind of makes it look weak, but it's not bad. You know, I like this transparent. But let's see what it looks like with the rifle. Looks like a standard Gundam rifle with a giant optic or light up here. No difference in color with the hand though. Yeah, alright. We'll just leave it like that for now. Now what is this? There's a little antenna here, but I didn't see another oh, it goes on the side of the helmet here. I would recommend, I'm probably gonna have to glue that in place. I'm afraid it's so small, if it falls out I'll never find it again. Should probably put this in before this one. It's interesting, it's only on one side. That peg is really thin, so I'm being really careful. I'm trying to push on the peg itself, but wiggle it in at the same time. Yeah, you know what? I don't think that is gonna fall. I don't think that's gonna fall out very easily. That's such a tight fit. But this one, I think, will fall out pretty easily. So will it stand on its own? Yes, it will. So that's nice. Alright, so this foot stand goes into the garbage. And let me reset. Alright, so the Physalis GPO2A, here's the information blurb on this one. Seems to have a nuclear warhead in its bazooka. That's what I picked up from it. And it's relatively maneuverable for its big size. The barrel of the bazooka is stored in the shield on a more realistic model, probably. Alright, so you had time to read that. It's just one image here. So I did bring up this image. These two robots seem to have battled it out in this cartoon. Alright, let's look at this toy now. So we have really giant feet with thruster details, very nice. And then a big skirt going around with armor plating on them, so that looks good. This whole body is like a tan, I don't know, it's not tan, but it's definitely not white, it's a gray. I get a little hint of brown in it though. Really cool, the shoulder has an O2 molded into it. It's a shame that other one didn't have any numbers molded into it. I think these are beam sabers or something, according to that website. There's some red up here. There's a hole here for a weapon. I don't know what's going on this. I guess, oh, it's a hand, and this is the handle for the shield. Okay, let's see what's behind this arm. Just panels there. The backpack, it looks like more text again. So this is much better than the other one. Let's see, can we read that? It says GPO2A and a big O2 ARC 78. So yeah, why is this one has nothing? It's a real shame. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. If something goes on there or what. It looks unfinished. We'll have to see. Oh, there's giant thrusters I haven't seen. Claws on the front of the feet. I don't know what these are. They look like maybe they house something. Some sort of round vents canted off to the side, painted yellow, looks good. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I think that I read this has a round cockpit to fight off the nuclear blast. Looks like some pistons in the arms. This one has a lot of cool design details. This head is quite interesting as well. Let's see, we got some translucent green eyes. Oh, they're really shallow, so they just look black here. But big venting here or something, and dark gray. Antenna maybe. Venting goes here. Cannons. Yeah, alright, looking cool. That texture's up here too. Round peg hole. So let's get that antenna in here. So again, ooh, really long and delicate. I'm putting it upside down apparently. No, it is supposed to go this way. Hold on. Alright, so, well, that's really crooked. Yeah, I might have to, well, it's a little bit better. I have to dip that in hot water or something, try to bend it. Alright, so the head here doesn't collide with anything, so you can get a lot of posing out of that, so that's good. Now we have these side burners. So raised yellow, some blue, gunmetal or silver on these this thruster, but not this one, unfortunately. And that says L for left, I assume. Does this come off? It does. Oh, so you can articulate that because it's round. So that's cool. Alright. Okay, I guess that's good. And so naturally this is the right side. Alright, that's good. It doesn't collide with the arms or anything like that. So the shield thing, oh, there's something that goes on it. This thing. Ooh. Wow, maybe you can store the bazooka. Can this come apart? Look at this thing. I mean, it's got a recess there. I almost want to put the oh, look at that. It can store the barrel of the bazooka. That's really cool. I'm not sure why my monitor just shut off by itself, but and now it's back by itself. Alright, so maybe the handle, though, goes over here? No. Oh, it's upside down. Hold on. So you have to get the handle here. It's kind of a shame you have to actually see 2B. You know, they could have molded those recesses the other way around so you don't have to read that text. But it's nice that you can actually pop that thing like Fandom said. And then we have some recessed red details. Pretty nice molding all around, actually, all the details. So then a nice big peg, and so you can actually spin that around. And let's see, we have this hand here. Let's take this out for now. So you want to do some melee combat? Actually, it's weird. I don't know why that monitor just did that. So it actually has a green sword. Right? This is the one with the shield, so that's kind of like that, right? Pleasantly, this sword is not warped like the other one. I'm thinking about another robot. Sorry, losing track. I do a bunch of these videos in waves, so. Oh, there's something that goes in here. What would that be? Probably this. Or this goes this way. Ah, so you can store the bazooka on this shoulder. So, alright, let's get the bazooka out of this thing and see what it looks like holding the bazooka. So it seems like there's no extra hand for this side. meaning it always has to be carrying the bazooka or just a random piece of metal or something. Okay. So let's get the sword out. Put this bazooka back together. Guess it goes like this. This can just kind of freely spin, so keep that in mind. I'm assuming this goes on top if that's the handle, or maybe this is the handle. Alright, now okay. I'm not sure if I need to put that in there. So it's nice that they angled the hand so the bazooka is resting on the shoulder. See? Very neat. That works. And then the last one would be sticking this bazooka onto this piece here. That doesn't make much sense. It doesn't look at the image. I guess I'm supposed to use this piece. So hold on. Yeah, there's a shape to these things, so this goes in this way. No, that doesn't. Oh, well this is interesting. Let's see what this does. I think you can actually put this over the shoulder, just mount, point it forward. So yeah, it's definitely supposed to go like that, I think. So let's see what this ends up looking like. So now you could hold the beam saber and the bazooka. Looks a little bit busy, but it's doable. Yeah, it looks weird actually, just having this thing just cantilevered off there. So it's a little confusing then. I'm looking at this image here, you know. The length of it should be down the backside, right? So and this can't go in any other way because it has an L shape to it. So going back to this L shape, but then this also has an L shape and is putting it this way. Unless you're supposed to somehow, no, that doesn't make, just have it like that? Can that be? It looks unfinished, right? But I guess if this stores in the shield, that's the way it goes. I almost feel like it should be this way, you know? I'd rather have that on the bottom where you can't see it from the front. But it won't work that way, unfortunately. So kind of a lame design. How they make you see the peg from the front. Alright, well I'm going to put this back in here because I don't want to really display the bazooka. It just covers up too much of the figure. It's almost like it'd be better off without that thing on there. Well, since these are RX-78s, I have this 711 one, RX-78-2, and let's get a lower angle here. So essentially in this configuration, these would be the two leftover parts for this Physalis character. And I guess that's enough with that comparison here. Let's just put these next to each other. So you can clearly see the color difference. It's almost like a really light tan. Yeah, this is definitely the star of the show. Just the molded numbering in the body, just the bulk of the thing. This isn't bad. It's just more like a standard Converge, I guess. If it had some more molded numbers and stuff, I would like it more, but... Alright, well anyways, thanks for watching today. I'll see you in the next video.